ingest some extra caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. Welcome to the home of the BYU Cougars at LaBelle Edwards Stadium in Provo, Utah. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the West Virginia Mountaineers, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the BYU Cougars. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Mountaineers will get us underway with the opening kickoff. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So BYU's offense is on the field for the first time today. And David, if you like big plays, and I know you do, and highlight reel catches, and I know you do, we've got a guy for you on this offense.
Man, it's so fun to watch him, not for defensive coordinators, for defensive players, but this is a guy that can make plays all over the field. He will be highlighted, just the speed, the playmaking, the catching ability. Jesse, he will make plays early and often.
Man, it is so nice as a quarterback when you have a guy like that lining up, because you can just throw it anywhere in his vicinity and trust he's going to find a way to get it done and make the catch. Even when he's defended, he is always open, and you're going to see him line up all over the field, and he'll get the ball in a variety of ways.
And those are tough passes. When you start throwing those balls towards the sidelines, it's a longer throw for the quarterback to make, and I think that's when you see the majority of the misses for guys, the majority of the overthrows, and a little bit of inaccuracy start to show itself.
Looking for a man. It's Hillstead. Fires to the middle. Another incompletion on third down.
The hardest thing to do in football is to play on the road. So you want to get those fans as quiet as possible. That is a great opening possession for this defense. Not giving up any big plays and forcing the fourth down.
Nestles it in at the 35. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. So West Virginia's offense will have its first possession of the game. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Fires to the wideout. Got his man to the left. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. The Mountaineers are in the hurry-up. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The run from the shotgun. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
Touchdown.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Grabbed in the middle. It's Roberts.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Off play action. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football.
Pulls it in. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38.
That's got to feel really good for this quarterback. It's early in the game, so these third downs are big. You're trying to get your offense into a rhythm and a flow. Nice job reading the defense. A beautiful pass.
BYU coming to the line with 1st and 10. The handoff as they run the counter play here. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Looking for a man. It's Hillstead. Bringing the heat. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism. He's got length. He's got flexibility. You put it all on display on that side.
Hard running there. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Looks as if BYU will have to punt it away. Signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Snags a quick pass on the left. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. The deeper into the season we get, the more they win, the greater their confidence that they can finish strong here in the Big 12.
Heck yeah, Reese. The bigger the expectations get, the bigger the consequences get for every single game. So you know this league is tough. You know there's always a lot of points scored. You know there's playoff implications possibly down the road. So this team's got to continue to stay on course and continue to do what they've been doing.
No doubt about it. All their goals still out ahead of them right now in play. The thing they've been really good at doing, outside of just being a talented football team and showing up, is that they've got their head where it needs to be every single week. Doesn't matter who they're playing at an extremely high level, just taking it one game at a time. You got to do it again today.
And the Mountaineers come to the line in the hurry up. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Blasted as he lets it go.
It's been a tale of 2 drives for this defense early on, right? They came out starting really slow, allowed a touchdown on the opening drive, but they're finally settling in here on this one. Obviously, it wasn't perfect. They did give up 1 first down, but really nice job there on that 3rd down pass defense, forcing the incompletion, now trying to set up the punt.
The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Leaves it with the back. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Under fire. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the mistiming.
I don't care how talented you are as a quarterback, but your accuracy always goes down when you get hit. Nice job by the QB scrambling, working to his right, but he wasn't completing that pass with that pressure.
Fires to the tight end. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. BYU will bring the punt team on the field. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. On the option. Now the toss. It's a running room. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
Just really solid play by this offense. Nice job. Whatever the defense gives you the option, they're trying to make you wrong. The problem is, defensively, you got so much to cover. Nice chunk gain. Just remember, that quarterback can also stick his foot in the ground, get north-south, and make plays, too.
He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Caught near the sticks. It's Willis. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. Looking to push the pace with the no huddle.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. Look at they're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
The Mountaineers want to pick up the tempo. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He'll take a shot. It's broken up and almost intercepted in the end zone. It'll be 4th down. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. And he's going to have to into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. Just drives it between the uprights. And now the lead is even bigger. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. This offense has been stagnant so far. 1-2-3 kick the last time they had the ball, and this time really needing to get a score. That keeps the running game churning. Pick up a 5 to the 23.
This defense has got to get better at tackling in the open field or game tackling, because if you need 3 or 4 guys to bring a guy down, have fun with that.
The play action fake. Grab near the sticks. It's Bachmeier. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
Now, I know that completion isn't a touchdown. It's not a deep play deep down the field, but how about the strong hands by that receiver making that catch? He made that look pretty routine. He had that DB draped all over him and still was able to help this offense get positive.
Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. When a defense is in zone coverage, Jesse, they want to react. How do you react to a howitzer coming out like that one?
Not much you can do, because this guy's got a cannon. You saw all the eyeballs on defense on that play. They were waiting and anticipating that throw, but when you've got an arm like that, it's going to be tough to stop that curl route.
And the Cougars come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. And it's a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 44.
I think to be a good 3rd down offense, guys, you've got to be able to run the football. You're going to come upon these 3rd and short situations multiple times throughout the course of the year, but you've got to be able to get push up front, and it helps when you have a talent like that to turn around and hand the football off to.
Starts to scramble to the left. That's caught. It's Erickson. They'll run him out of bounds, but look what's on the ground. Penalty marker. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. BYU has this offense clicking. They'll move the wide receiver. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And now on 2nd down for this offense. To the air, it's Hillstead. Hit as he throws. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. The Cougars need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Got him downfield. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. The Cougars come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. Using his legs. It's Martin. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Put themselves in a bit of a bind with that last one. It's 2nd and 14. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. It's incomplete, and I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Cougars need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Got it in the middle. It's Nakua. Stopped right at the 42-yard line as this defense forces a 4th down. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Big turning point as we head into the 2nd and get this game rolling again. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. This kicker brags that he can kick an 80-yard field goal. He'll settle for a 59-yarder here. No good. The missed field goal leaves us with a double-digit game, still sitting at 10.
Man, that was going to be a bomb. There are a lot of NFL kickers that wouldn't make that field goal.
They'll try the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And the Mountaineers want to crank the tempo. They'll run play action. Finds his tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. 3rd down coming up, and the Cougar faithful are doing everything they can to help out this team. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. Caught over the middle. It's Willis. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. The Mountaineers line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They go to the wide receiver screen. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. The Cougars can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to throw. It's Hillstead. Looking for a deep man. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, on defense, they know that this offense is going to try and take shots. They're going to try and keep their secondary players in a position to make these types of plays. Good job on the back end forcing that incompletion.
Another incompletion on 3rd down. Looks as if BYU will have to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a 1st down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
Hey, I'll tell you what, that slot receiver, he may not be the biggest receiver in the world, but he is shifty, and he runs really good route.
He's loose. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Right back to the well. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. A lot of urgency for this offense.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
To the air on 2nd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Singleton. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the 1st down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Shakes off the defender.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Well, they've already made one. The holder will put it down at the 38 for a 48-yard attempt. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. They really need to find a way to generate some offense here, having fallen behind 13-zip. To throw, it's Hillstead, setting up the screen. There he goes! That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. Offense getting set for 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to go up top. Pressure coming. Makes the grab. It's Martin. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. Caught close to the marker. It's Roberts. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
And winning 1st downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on 1st down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
I love DBs that want to tackle, and they get an opportunity to look like heroes on these outside toss plays. Physical play by the corner there, getting the ball carried down behind the line of scrimmage.
Looking to throw, it's Hillstead. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down.
Well, it's 3rd and short. They're throwing for it. They just can't come up with that one. Setting up a big decision now for the head coach on 4th down.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Might be calling a hot route. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Makes the catch. It's Spotmeyer. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26.
Wow, And that was just a bang-bang play. On that fourth down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
It's been a nice drive by this offense so far, and now this quarterback is faced with a critical third down in the red zone, trailing by a couple of possessions. If they're able to capitalize here, get this first down, score a touchdown on this drive, this game takes on a completely different feel. So this just feels like a massive moment in this game.
And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. And this one sails through just inside that left upright. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. The give to the back. Can't get him to the ground. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. And the Mountaineers racing to the line in the hurry up.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Got the first down and more. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Those who say you can't go home again don't know Rich Rodriguez as he returning on the Jets. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. The Mountaineers will line it up on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. And the Mountaineers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. Grab near the marker. It's Gallagher. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. It's first down from the 37-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Looking for a big gain. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive.
And what a play by the defender. He's on an island all by himself in cover 1 man coverage. Just him and the wide out, and he ends up winning, coming up with a big INT.
The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. Let's see what they can get going on this drive as they snap it from the 7. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little more aggressiveness, Jesse. And field goals are not going to get it done down the stretch.
Yeah, you're going to have to take some shots, no doubt. Bottom line, when plays present themselves, you've just simply got to make them.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run. Not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. To the air, it's Hillstead. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Hold on.
They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. BYU will bring the punt team on the field. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. Fighting off the oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Smashes through the tackle. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. Looking downfield on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Willis. Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a 1st down. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. To the air on 1st down. Flushed out of the pocket. Quarterback gets past the marker. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. Guys, you never want to sound the upset alert bell too early, but might be time to at least know where the button is for it.
Know where the button is, and listen, there's no need to panic yet, but if you're the unranked team, just like this, when you're playing a better team, you want to come in and you want to hang around Jesse, and they're doing just that, staying in this game and have a lead.
Yeah, the unranked team, they've been playing with more intensity in this one, and I think if you're a leader right now on the ranked squad, you've got to be talking to your guys and waking everybody up. This coaching staff is going to have to make some halftime adjustments, but they're going to have to give an earful to their guys to come out here in the 2nd half and start making some plays.
Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in. He's looking deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. You always want to give your big-time players a chance. That might have been too much of a chance to give right there.
And I know I'll give you a chance when it's one-on-one, but not two-on-one. You got to see that, got to understand that they're trying to take away this guy. There's a reason they're trying to take him away. What else can I do now to take advantage of that defense?
Looking to throw a Tilstat. Here comes the heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Unloads to the wideout. He got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
A lot of times as a defender, it's really about route recognition, seeing what that receiver's going to do. And you could tell, stuck his foot in the ground, started to break in. Nice job breaking on the quarterback's eyes, breaking his hand in there and batting the football to the ground.
And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains.
All right, well, the quarterback's showing you he is human after all. Finally throws an incompletion, and not just that, after a couple completions back-to-back-to-back, almost throws a pick.
One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Second and 10, he'll throw again. Looking for the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Provo. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to our broadcast team inside Lavelle Edwards Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. BYU will try to boot it deep to start the second half. Looks like he's going to try to return it. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. They open this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
At the 35, he's loose. Oh, he's got some space. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play.
And you want to put a winning streak together like this team has? Run the football and create explosive plays. Nice job by the offense showing the speed. How about the blocking up front? Everybody blocking, getting a hat on a hat, creating the explosive run.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Second down, he'll throw it. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked. It is deafening in here, soaked in noise as BYU tries to get a stop on third down. He'll keep it himself. Tough, hard-nosed running. He got 3, but he needed 4. It's 4th down and 1. So here comes the field goal unit once again. They've already kicked 3 tonight. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking for a crease. It's Martin. And the tackle is made, but there has been a flag thrown.
Hold.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. 2 running backs alongside the quarterback. Back to throw. It's Hillstead. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Now 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. A little screen to the running back. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down or else they are really in trouble. Rush is on him. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Looks as if BYU will have to punt it away. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Running back searching for a hole.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
The Mountaineers want to move quickly. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Finds a tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf. Gives it on the option. Wide open spaces. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37. And the Mountaineers will have it 1st and 10.
This is a top 25 offense in college football, and I like what they do. They can run the football on 3rd downs when they need to. They show you right there. They've got some balance to them. They really know who they are. They have a good identity, and that's why they've been so successful this season.
Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go?
Brings up 2nd down.
The give out of the gun. Running into the open space. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. The Mountaineers have this offense rolling.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, they got the 1st down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got 1st down. Let's go fast.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
They've got a ways to go on 3rd down from the 24 as this defense tries to force them into a field goal try. This time they'll go to the running game. There he goes. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. And the Mountaineers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the 2nd half. You want to run the football. You've got to just keep getting positive yards. You've got to keep the 3rd downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
The defense snuffed out any attempt to move forward on the last play, and now it's 3rd and goal from the 2. Trying play action. Going for 6. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. And he curls that thing just inside the left upright. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
22, BYU 3.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Safe completion on the screen. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Lots of good stuff on that play. You slow down the rush, you get a completion, and you move the chains.
And most importantly, you're right. You don't force a short yardage situation that you have to get. Nice job. Invite that rush up the field. Take advantage of the aggressiveness of the defense. Make the catch, make the run, get the 1st down.
Quarterback trying to attack the middle of the field. I like the aggressive nature, but his receivers aren't 9 feet tall. No one's going to catch that. No one can climb the ladder. You got to bring it down a little bit.
Red pass, it's complete.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
Snagged out of the air. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Trailing by multiple possessions in the 3rd and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on 4th down. Quarterback may change this route. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Hauls it in, the first down and more. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Wants to throw again. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And how about the strong safety on that blitz? Great job timing it and also getting to the quarterback. Sometimes you're going to have to negotiate around tight ends and running backs, and that strong safety, he just beelined into the backfield.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
Pulls it in. It's Roberts. He's brought down at the 49. That is well short of the first down.
At the 49.
Facing this double-digit deficit here in the second half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And the pass is incomplete on fourth down, but hold on just a second. We've got to see what the flag's about. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. The give to the back. To the 10. Oh, a lot of space. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26. The Mountaineers just got that huge run. They'd love another explosive play. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Got a man. It's Fox. It's a seam wide open. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, West Virginia. And the pummeling has started. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. And he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
BYU 3.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking downfield, it's Hillstead. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Ooh, and that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make him miss that time, but if I'm on offense, I'm going back to that play later.
Nice job of avoiding the sack and picking up a few on the run.
This is a defense that's going to be aggressive, and they're not going to just sit back and rush 4 guys on that play. They are going to send the blitz. You're getting smaller, faster guys fighting fire with fire. You know this quarterback is athletic. We've got fast guys, too, and that time, that was a great play call defensively.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The offense with a major gamble here, going for it inside their own 40. Off the play fake. That's caught. It's Ryan. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a 1st down. The Cougars come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. After getting moved back, it's 1st and 20. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Man, the defense smells blood in the water. You can tell. They are getting to this quarterback over and over and over. They've already sacked him a couple times. They're just winning up front. They almost got another sack on that last play.
Going to swing it on second down. Fires to the middle. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down.
This offense has had some struggles early in this game so far. They're just trying to get something going, and so you take a shot. You try to find your best one-on-one matchup and see if they can make a play. The defense was ready for it. Good coverage on the back end. They look very prepared. All 11 guys on defense right now playing together as one.
BYU will bring the punt team on the field. And the returner will be dragged down. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Fires to the big fella. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. Now the play fake. Grabbed over the middle. It's Bray. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. We've reached the end of the period. It's West Virginia on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. They'll give it to the back. Sweet cut there. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. And the Mountaineers look to keep this drive humming. Wants to go up top on first down. The short hands, it's Singleton. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. He'll pull it on the read. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And it's difficult to contain athletic quarterbacks, but man, when everybody plays their assignment, it's a beautiful thing. I understand I got to take away this. I got to keep my eyes on the quarterback, make sure he doesn't pull that football. They weren't fooled, and the quarterback had nowhere to go with it.
Catch in the middle, it's Vaughn. He gets it down to the 28-yard line. Not enough to move the sticks, and now we'll see what they do on 4th. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. It's good. And that lead grows even bigger. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup this week in CUSA, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. The home team has the lead right now, but this crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet today. The Hilltoppers have been hanging in there, but they're going to need something to break their way, and soon. They're up by 9 over Western Kentucky. Implications galore inside CUSA, and we'll circle back should anything big happen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Dropping back, it's Hillstead. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops, just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. BYU with the 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the right. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
There's just so much for this defense to think about right now. They've had strong side runs thrown at them. Now the counter. And they know that this offense can work in the play action off of all these base runs too. So much offensive volume this defense needs to worry about at this point in the game.
This has been a frustrating day. They haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3.
Lets it fly. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, a lot of things haven't gone right for him. You saw an incompletion right there. It's been offense, it's been defense. They just haven't been able to click and get into a rhythm here, and now they're playing catch-up, and you know they're going to be throwing at each and every play here in the fourth quarter.
This time he's got his man. He's out of bounds at the 38-yard line. They've made clutch, tough plays on this drive on third down. They need one more on 3rd and 7. He uncorks a bullet to the right. And incomplete on the deep ball.
We're talking to the coaching staff coming into tonight. They thought they had to have success throwing the football if they were going to win this game. And one of the biggest reasons why I'd say they're losing right now is because this guy still hasn't thrown a touchdown pass. The defense has been ready for the deep shots. They're ready yet again here late in the game. Nice job forcing that incompletion.
Hold offense.
This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. They go to the ground. This time they stop him in the backfield, and that has been a rare sight in this game tonight. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Off play action. Quickly out to the tight end. Turning it on. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. They'll run it out of the shotgun.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be able.
And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Snagged in the middle, it's Vaughn. He's brought down at the 44-yard line, and the defense making a play on 3rd down. The Mountaineers will punt this one away. They'll look to pin him deep. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on 1st down.
This defense has just been all over this guy all game long. Under pressure. They're finding a way to get to him and affect his rhythm. Of course, they have an interception in this game. That's why they've got a big lead here in the 4th quarter. This guy has never gotten into a rhythm.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. And the Cougars come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Looking downfield, it's Hillstead. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Down in the 4th quarter, it's... For empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Big tight end makes the grab. 1st down, still on his feet. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. BYU coming to the line with 1st and 10. Wants to throw again. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
And I'm just not sure where to pick and blame. And I know they're going to lose this football game. They've struggled, and he's been sacked. I know he's turned it over and thrown an interception, but they haven't been in sync, and nobody's played really great. And they've got to find an identity on this offense moving forward.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. In that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
He stopped just short of midfield. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 48.
Great job by the quarterback there, knowing where his answer is against the blitz. He finds his dump-off throw to the running back, and he does the rest, picking up the 1st.
Working that wide receiver screen. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. This BYU offense set up with another 1st down. They'll immediately call timeout.
Timeout, BYU.
Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. Dropping back, it's Hillstead. Here's a heat. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. Got some room to run. Touchdown, Mountaineers! And they turn it into a defensive score. They add on another one, and they're about to push their record to 5-1. Lining up to add another.
The kicker on for the extra point.
And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd.
BYU 3.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Keeps it on the draw. Oh, it's out. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
I'll tell you, honestly, I don't know what that player could have done to hold on to that football. That defender absolutely popped him. He knocked him into next week. There was no chance he was holding on to that ball.
Got his man quickly. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there in a similar situation with a lead like this. They'd definitely be running the ball at this point. They'd probably take their starting quarterback out of the game potentially, but not this unit. They are still staying aggressive. They're still taking shots. They're just trying to light up the scoreboard.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. And the Mountaineers are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it go to the end zone. And he's in for the touchdown, but hang on just a second. There is a flag on the field. So that penalty will wipe away some strong red zone execution and take the score off the board. Ball's at the 24, a lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Fox. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and in all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. this try will come from the left hash, and he'll try to curl it in from 38.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. QB draw. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
They just haven't been able to get much going in this game. The defense has definitely had their number, and here they are late. You're asking yourself, why are they still running the football, trailing this much late in the game? But that's basically a microcosm of how this game has gone.
Finds his man. It's Hagan. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
And this offense is going to have to find more explosive plays. And it can't just rely on the dink and dunk. It's going to have to find itself and score more points. Listen, they got beat up today. But moving on in the future, they've got some good pieces. They got to find a way to fit them together, create some explosive plays on this offense, because today they've been lacking.
Looks as if BYU will have to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Punt is in the air. Fair catch is brought in at the 43, and they are set up nicely. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse.
And this is definitely one of the best play callers, right, for an offensive coordinator. Getting ready to go into victory formation. So many good things happened today. It seemed like everything he was dialing today, David, ended up working out.
No doubt. They put a lot of highlights together, put a great offensive game together, complete football game. They get the win. On to next week.
Guys, this is a story we see every single year in college football. Ranked teams losing to unranked opponents. Whatever the reasons, it adds to the flavor of the season.
It's so good because we all love the upsets. And then if you're the team that got that ranked win, Jesse, you start to build your resume, start to build some momentum. So this squad got a good win today.
They sure did. They put the rest of college football on alert with that huge win. And for the team losing, they've now got to be able to turn the page. They got to go back, do some soul searching, because they're a much better team than what they showed today.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.